All right, everybody, so this is the last video. This is 19.3. We're still doing transformations, but this time one's called a rotation. So this is the most challenging one out of the three, but if you slowly do it, it will work together and it'll be fine. So this says, now first off, you got to know what the differences are. So this first one says a 90-degree clockwise rotation about the origin. Well, the origin is right here. We're just rotating around there. So think of it like this. Clockwise, if you look at the clock on the wall, that second hand is going this way. That is clockwise. So when it says clockwise, that's the direction you need to go with it. On the next one, it says counterclockwise. What that means is because the second hand is going this way, counter is the opposite. So it's going to go this way. So you've got to know the difference between clockwise and counterclockwise. So on number one, it says 90 degrees clockwise rotation. Well, if you look at where your axis meets, you see 90-degree angles. All we're going to do is take this figure and take the entire section. Imagine this whole thing just turned. So this whole thing is going to turn over to here, which means this axis here is going to come lay down. So imagine if this laid down and now it was laying here. You can actually count out the axis and count off of it. So out the axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's off 1, 2, 3. So if I go out 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's out off 1, 2, 3. There's your A prime. You can do the same thing with the B. It goes out at 1, 2, and then off 1, 2, 3. Out at 1, 2, off 1, 2, 3. So there's B prime. Now C, you got to use the same axis you were using. 1, 2 out at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 out at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you wanted to, you could have went 1, 2 right here. Okay, C prime. So here's your image. You have your pre-image over here, your image right there. Now, number 2, I'm going to show you a little trick. So you'll see how this laid down. There is a nice, fun way of doing this, because on number 2 it says 90 degrees counterclockwise. So I talked about the clock. The clock goes this way, so that's clockwise. That's the direction a clock goes. Counterclockwise means it goes the opposite direction. If you wanted to, you can actually take your paper. Watch what I'm going to happen here. If I go 90 degrees counterclockwise, so 90 degrees to the left. That there is what your answer is going to look like, okay? So you know what your answer will be before you even start doing it. So it should be a triangle going that direction. All right, let's put it back up. So now, if we do the same thing we did in the last one, imagine this axis lays down. So we go out the axis, 1, 2, and then off of it, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's your B prime. Now A, if I remember right, was out 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's off of it, 1, 2, 3. So out 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, off 1, 2, 3. There's your A prime. If you want to, you can look where C is. It's 2 away, so 1, 2 away. There's your C prime. So there is your image. Okay? Sorry, I wrote it sloppy. So those are the 2 types of rotation. Oh, I wanted to point out, you remember when we said it was going to be a triangle going that way because we turned it like this? Triangle going that way. That was your answer. All right, you can even do this on number 3. So number 3 is what we call a 180. Now a 180, it can go clockwise or counterclockwise. The reason being is because when you do this twice, doesn't matter which way you go, you're going to end up in the same spot no matter which direction you move. Now the key to this is a 180 means you're going to do it twice. So like there would be 90 degrees, there would be 180 degrees, which means we know this triangle is going to end up down here, pointing down. So it should end up in the bottom box pointing down when we get done. So let's slowly do this. So if we go 180, the first one is 90. So we got to move at 90. We've already done this before. So 1, 2, out it, 1, 2, 3, off. So we just laid it down. So 2 out, 1, 2, 3 off. Okay. And then you'll see A is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. So there's where A would be. I'm not labeling with the primes because this is not where it's supposed to be. Then 2 away, 2 away. There's your C. So, whoops, C. So your first move puts it here. But that's only 90 degrees. We knew that because it was over here also. We've got to now take this, it laid down, we now have to take it and do it again. So this is now going to come down here. Follow the same pattern. If this comes down here, this axis goes here. So it's out 1, 2, off 1, 2, 3. So out 1, 2, off 1, 2, 3. There's your B prime right there. Out 7, off 3, out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, off 1, 2, 3. And they should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apart. There's your A prime. Now next to B, 2 away, 1, 2 is C prime. Okay? So, I got to start to draw some straight lines. All right, so that is how you do the rotations. So you're going to finish this up, and then you can do the practice in class. And I will see you all next class period.